strength would be above 250, ma'am.
250.
Ma'am, the students who could not join the Google Meet will be joining the YouTube link, ma'am.
Okay, so is there any action from my end?
No, ma'am, they will be watching the live session, ma'am, and the comments will be uploaded, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
I request all the placement coordinators to check whether your students have joined the session. As already Latha ma'am is waiting for us, please do check immediately.
Maria, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, totally 100 members joined, ma'am. Others will join in the YouTube, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Shall we start the session then?
We can start the session, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Ma'am, shall we start the session, ma'am? With your permission?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay, ma'am. A very good morning to one and all present here. I welcome everyone to today's webinar organized by Training and Placement Cell on online awareness session on industry skills and learning platform. First and foremost, I would like to welcome our respected CEO, Dr. Bridget Nirmala ma'am, and our principal ma'am, Dr. Sarparam ma'am, and our placement officer, Mr. Praveen Kumar, and our gorgeous speaker, Ms. Latha Raj ma'am, for today's session. Nextly, I welcome all the faculty members and students from engineering as well as the MBA department to participate in this awareness session. So let's introduce our today's speaker, our chief guest, Mrs. Latha Raj ma'am, Program Director, IBM Software Labs Pvt Limited. I welcome you, ma'am. She has 30 years of experience in corporate business and IT industry. She has created many government and enterprise engagements on software tech and skills adoption, and also being an industry and academia memberships across many schools, academia and startups, and various industry recognition and accolades. Recently, in the year of 2022, she has been awarded the Women Achiever Award by Human Rights Commission. So, without any delay, I hand over the session to Mrs. Latha Raj ma'am. Please take over the session, ma'am.
Thank you, Maria ma'am, and I would like to extend my thanks even to CEO Bridget ma'am and Principal Kappagam, uh, and for hosting me in your campus. And this is another follow-up session for us to interact with the students. The expectation that I have today from all the students is to interact over the chat or raise your hand for question, and feel free to ask as many clarifications, doubts that you have or it's bothering you in terms of industry readiness. So let me get started with the session. All ready? Just show me a expression using a thumbs up or okay, Praveen Kumar, you have raised your hand. Okay, thanks everyone. Okay. Oh, thanks for enabling the reaction as well. Okay, I will get started with the presentation. Are you all able to see my screen?
Yeah, ma'am, it's really visible.
Okay, thank you. So I would like to again, bring this session formally to St. Michael College of Engineering and Technology, and already my speaker introduction has happened. Now, what I would like to quickly walk you all through is how's the global market trend going on, and why is it important for us to become industry ready, and what are all the opportunities for us to get industry ready. So in this context, keep posting all the questions as well in the chat. I will look through it because right now I'm on full screen. Um, Firstly, I would like to go to the point of digital transformation. Digital transformation is today a way of life for us. We cannot escape from this. You must have already got into your social network. You're using so many applications, so your data is already given in the social platform. And all of you, including your parents today, and anybody, when you step out of your house, you see digital transformation because even a simple vendor through whom you're purchasing a vegetable, or you're just purchasing your daily essentials, you are making a digital payment. You're using a Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay, right? So there's so many platforms today. So there again, you're given away your financial information. Firstly, in social platform, you're given your personal information about where you are, who you are working with, and all of that. And now you're also given your financial information, which is linked to the bank account, your PAN cards, further linked, to all your income tax and every other platform. And third thing is the most important one is how you are going to complement to what is happening and avoid complication with the digital transformation that's happening. Here is a unlimited potential, like in digital transformation. So as students, you will be thinking right now, okay, I'm finishing my graduation, now I'll have to step out in the world for the career opportunities. What are the real problems that will come out of what I'm talking in this 5 points? The first thing is digital transformation. You all are part of it. The journey is there. Now you will see your personal information has gone, your financial information has gone, and God knows many other aspects have also gone. Like even your education details are there in some platform where people can actually access. So how do you build strong security systems? How do you build trusted platforms? How do you build applications that can make a little bit more stronger, easy solutions, using all of these digital transformation that's happening? So there you have a lot of opportunities. Even if you join a corporate company, if it is related to financial domain, if you are joining a company like Paytm, then you should have done enough research on all the financial aspects. Like you should be able to understand, okay, if I'm joining Paytm, means they are going to deal with lot of banking application. So now I have to understand the banking process or insurance process. Wherever you are going to take up your job, you should understand the domain that they are working in. So that's number one. Second is the human capital, which is precious and scarce, right? So human capital, when we say, here is the most important thing, which is the skills. I'll deep dive into the skills for within the industry and what you should be doing as a human. But then it is precious, but it is also scarce. All of us have certain skills, but we are not able to meet the industry need, and we are not able to solve certain problems. So we'll go there. Sustainability and transparency are urgent priorities, right? When you say sustainability, um, I will also talk a little bit in Tamil, so I can be a little bit more uh, you know conversational with all of you, and you can also ask me questions in Tamil. That's not a problem. Sustainability, இப்போ வந்து you create a solution. இப்போ வந்து you would have created a solution for your own college. உங்கள் காலேஜில் ஒரு ஆட்டோமேஷன் நீங்கள் எடுத்துகிட்டு வரீங்க. Now you want to create a standardized way of managing all the admission process to payment process plus attendance process plus also enabling AI enabled classroom sessions. We can predict the type of questions that are coming and train the model. அதெல்லாம் பண்ணி ஒரு you can create a solution for your own college, but you create it for your college. Now you can think about creating for other colleges also by customizing some of that solution. அதுக்கப்புறமா you can make it a global solution itself and make it a product. அப்போ global solution ஆயிடும். You can deploy that kind of same platform for European universities or US universities. I'm just giving a simple solution about college. But if you look at it, even in the market that we are in, we have so many entrepreneurs. You are seeing some people doing the masala, kind of a business, right? In the ready-made masala, you might have heard of Sakti masala or Everest masala and all of them. How are they going digital? MTR is a global product. Everest masala is also a global product. They can procure these kind of products anywhere in the globe. That is because they already integrated their product into a global platform and they have a global delivery model. These products are available with global stocks in the stores in the country எங்க consumption ஆகிறது, அங்க எப்படி இன்னும் ஸ்டாக்ஸ் பண்ணுறது, அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் they can predict and run the business. So you can even become an entrepreneur and start a small business, but அதை sustain பண்ணணும். You should be able to sustain the business. You have to continue the business. That is becoming more urgent priority because transparency is required now. அது another opportunity for all of you. நீங்க ஒரு entrepreneur ஆகி you started a small business. Even if you created a Diwali is upcoming, you have created a Diwali diya very creatively. அதுலயும் ஏதோ ஒரு ஏஐ எல்லாம் போட்டு ஒரு ஸ்மால் லேம்ப் கிரியேட் பண்ணீங்க. இப்போ அந்த லேம்ப் குளோபல் லெவல்ல விற்கணும், குளோபல் லெவல்ல போய் அதை டிப்ளாய் ஆகணும்னா you should be able to create such solutions using technology. இதெல்லாம் technology. And another thing is technology adoption should reshape business operations. Like I was saying in the earlier also, இப்போ நீங்க ஒரு operations start பண்றீங்க ஆரம்பிக்கிறீங்கன்னா you will have to start looking at technology adoption. இப்போ technology adoption இல்லைன்னா இதெல்லாம் என்னென்ன பண்றோமோ it cannot be. Business as usual activities எல்லாம் automate பண்ணிடுவாங்க. Then human have to do more of creative work. இப்போ say for example நான் ஒரு masala example எடுத்தேன் because that is something all of us know of and you have seen it. If I myself keep thinking and worrying about selling it here, there in local thing, then it won't work. Now technology adoption பண்ணிட்டா எந்த இடத்துல நிறைய விற்கிறது, அங்க நிறைய ஸ்டாக்ஸ் போடணும், அதெல்லாம் ஆட்டோமேஷன் பண்ணிட்டா that will run. The business as usual routine things, அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் you can automate the process. Who will get the notification, stock is over, okay, ship the stock, அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் manage பண்ணி then you should be able to focus on making your business grow. அது next அடுத்த ஒரு கண்ட்ரில போகணும், அடுத்த ஒரு சிட்டில போய் பிசினஸ் பண்ணணும்னா என்னெல்லாம் பிளான் பண்ணணும். That is why we need human to invest. Most people think, okay, technology in the AI எல்லாம் வந்துருது, we all are going to lose job. No, actually you're not losing job. It can only automate some processes, but using your brain, using the creativity in shaping this world, even creating the best of solution is all going to come from us. அதுக்கு தான் நம்ம யோசிச்சு, அதுக்கு தான் நம்ம we have to see the impact of all this technology and create one properly. That is why we need all of you. So human will have more opportunities to use their creativity, not doing a typical job. If call center jobs are getting automated, any robot can answer repeated questions. No need for a human person to sit there and keep on answering the same question with the same document. அதை ட்ரெயின் பண்ணி கொடுத்துருவாங்க. இந்த டாக்குமெண்ட்டை you keep on telling if the customers call, இந்த டாக்குமெண்ட்க்கு இந்த solution. Instead, if it's automated, the chatbots are answering that. So call center jobs are gone. Does it mean the jobs are gone. No, the same people who were working on that can go and look at scaling themselves and skilling themselves how to create these solutions. அதுக்கு தான் I will give you some more technical skills. அதை எப்படி adopt பண்ணணும், how to reskill yourself rather than doing routine jobs, how to use your real engineering and the masters in business அதெல்லாம் பண்றீங்க இல்லையா, that real sense use பண்ணணும். That is what is the industry skills னா அதுதான் நீங்க யூஸ் பண்ணணும். Don't worry about losing jobs. Only routine jobs will be lost. And நீங்க என்ன பண்ணாலும் லாஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட் இஸ் ட்ரஸ்ட் அண்ட் செக்யூரிட்டி. இதுல வந்து யூ வில் see so much of cyber. இப்போ வந்து I talked about in the initial topic, digital transformation has become a way of life. People, you must have heard so many instances where people have robbed someone's account and யாரோ எடுத்துட்டாங்க, யாருக்கும் ஓடிபி கொடுத்தோம், அவங்க வந்து உங்க பேங்க்ல இருந்து they have been able to rob very easily. And then there is a fraudulent transaction. There is someone else trying to duplicate or do any kind of fraud. அதெல்லாம் நிறைய நடக்கும். So what is the opportunity for us? We have to think like criminals to create a solution, to create a fix that cyber crime can be avoided. அதுல வந்து cyber security la you have many opportunities. So net in the 5 instances that I've explained, digital transformation la நிறைய opportunities. உங்க ஸ்கில்ஸ் எடுத்துட்டு நீங்க வந்து எப்படி நீங்க ரீஸ்கில் பண்ணி ஒரு ஹியூமன் கேபிட்டலை கிரியேட் பண்றீங்க, யூ வில் பிகம் a real good human capital. அது ஒன்று. சஸ்டைனபிலிட்டி, டிரான்ஸ்பரன்சி வந்து அதில் நிறைய எப்படி உங்கள் பிஸ்னஸை மேலே கொண்டு போகிறது, அதெல்லாம் அங்கே ஒரு நிறைய ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ். டெக்னாலஜி அடாப்ஷன் டு டூ ஆட்டோமேஷன். நீங்கள் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க nowadays இந்த ரோபோஸ் ஆர் சர்விங் ஃபுட் இந்த ஹோட்டல், அதெல்லாம் ஏதோ பண்ணுறாங்க ரோபோட்டிக்ஸ். But there are other process automation also in call centers and other routine jobs. அது ஒன்று. லாஸ்ட்லி சைபர் செக்யூரிட்டி, இந்த சைபர் கிரைம் நடக்கிற விஷயம் அதெல்லாம் நிறைய ட்ரஸ்ட் செக்யூரிட்டி எல்லாம் அங்கே நிறைய ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் இருக்கு இன்னோவேஷனுக்கு. எண்ட் ஆஃப் த டே யூ ஹாவ் டு பில்ட் யுவர் பர்சிஸ்டன்ஸ். விட்டு கொடுக்கக்கூடாது. பர்சிஸ்டன்ஸ் மீன்ஸ் யூ ஹாவ் டு கீப் ஆன் ட்ரைங் டு சால்வ் அ ப்ராப்ளம். தென் ரெசிலியன்ஸ் யாருக்குமே நம்ம வந்து பயந்துடக்கூடாது. we should be able to get tougher because there will be resistance from people. Now இப்போ வந்து if I'm bringing a new solution in financial sector ன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், there will be resistance for everybody to change the way they are working. First even we are also highly resistant when we had to do online payment. இல்ல பேங்க்குக்கு தான் போய் கியூல நின்று I will take the money, நான் வந்து நம்ப மாட்டேன். இப்போ வந்து ஃபோன்ல எல்லாருமே கூகுள் பே இஸ் பிகம் so easy to operate. அப்போனா the system has built some trust. Yeah, that has come because of the resilience. We were able to address RBI oda concern, payment bank oda concern. Aprama unga ella users, do they feel secured with their PIN? Adalla you have to be resilient whenever you are proposing a solution, whenever you are taking any problem which is coming in the teams that you're working in the industry, ella nadakum. And a sense of purpose. End of the day, you are solving a world's problem only, irrespective of what you do. I might be working in IBM, but the solutions that IBM is working on runs the entire இப்போ ஏரோப்ளைன் எல்லாம் சொல்றோம் நம்ம, இந்த ஏர்லைன்ஸ் எப்படி ஆப்ரேட் ஆகுறதுன்னு. என்டையர் ஏர்லைன்ஸ் இஸ் மேனேஜ்டு பை ஐபிஎம்ஸ் அப்ளிகேஷன். எந்த ஸ்கெடியூல்ல எப்போ லேண்ட் ஆகணும், எப்போ ஃப்ளை ஆகணும், வெதர் ஃபோர்காஸ்ட், அப்புறம் என்டையர் பைலட்ஸ் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன், அந்த என்டையர் லேண்ட்ஸ்கேப் எல்லாம் இட் இஸ் ஹேப்பனிங் வித் ஐபிஎம் சிஸ்டம்ஸ். தட் மீன்ஸ் தெர் இஸ் a sense of purpose. What is a purpose in airlines industry? To make sure the passengers reach the destination on time. That's the purpose. And they feel safe to travel in the airlines. There are some exceptions because of some conditions, some issues, people may land up elsewhere and things like that, but still the entire world's airlines operations is working, right? So அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு sense of purpose இருக்கணும். Hospitalization people should be able to trust. நான் இந்த ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் போனேன், டாக்குமெண்டேஷன் வாஸ் பர்ஃபெக்ட், என்னுடைய டீட்டெயில்ஸ் டிஸ்சார்ஜ் சம்மரி இஸ் பர்ஃபெக்ட், and the discharge summary with medication is also trustworthy, and then I was able to claim my insurance without any pain. Adalla or experience. So do you have the technology? And IBM's application along with the other applications are also working in hospitals as well. But sense of purpose, what is a sense of purpose is, and the patient would health recovery has happened, அதுக்கப்புறமா டென்ஷன் வரக்கூடாது. ஓ, இந்த இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கரெக்ட் இல்லை, இது தப்பான மருந்து எழுதி கொடுத்தாங்க, அதெல்லாம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. So you should have authentication in all the application process that's run. So that means any industry that's working today will have a sense of purpose in the solution that they are providing. அது வந்து நீங்க வந்து தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். Just don't go and do a job in a company, but you should understand a deeper aspect. So in the growth behaviors are very important. என்னன்னா நீங்கள் ஃபஸ்ட்டு க்ரோத் மைண்டடாக இருக்கணும். லைக் ஐ ஹவ் ஆல்ரெடி மென்ஷன், எப்போவுமே ஓகே இந்த ஜாப் கிடச்சிச்சு வாஸ் ஓகே. ஆஃப்டர் தட் அதுக்கப்புறமா என்ன, யூ ஹேவ் டு க்ரோ. ஈவன் இஃப் யூ டூ அ ஸ்டார்ட் அப், ஓகே இந்த வருஷத்துக்கு பிஸ்னஸ் வந்துடுது, பட் யூ நீட் அடுத்த பிஸ்னஸ் எப்படி நடத்தணும், அது யூ ஹேவ் டு ஹாவ் அ க்ரோத் மைண்டட்னஸ். அண்ட் தென் ட்ரஸ்டட். இப்போ வந்து நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணாலும், நீங்கள் ஒரு ஜாப் இப்போ எடுத்தீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, you will need to build a trust with all your peers, all your juniors, all your leaders, peer managers, executives. இவங்கெல்லாம் நீங்கள் யார் யாரை சந்திக்கிறீங்களோ அவங்களோடலாம் ஒரு ட்ரஸ்டட் ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் இருக்கணும். அப்புறம் கிளைண்ட்ஸ், பார்ட்னர்ஸ், எக்ஸ்டர்னல் பீப்புள், மெனி பீப்புள் தட் யூல் பி மீட்டிங். அண்ட் மோர் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்லி தட் ஷுட் கம் ஈவன் இன்னர் செல்ஃப். இன்னர் செல்ஃப்னா நீங்கள் வீட்லேயும் அப்படியே நடந்துக்கணும். நீங்க எப்படி போறீங்க, எங்க போறீங்க, வேலைக்கு எப்படி போறீங்க, இதெல்லாம் யூ ஷுட் பில்ட் த ட்ரஸ்ட். நீங்க சொன்னதை செய்யணும், செய்யறத தான் சொல்லணும். அந்த மாதிரி யூ வில் ஹாவ் டு பில்ட் த ட்ரஸ்ட். அதர்வைஸ் none of the things that you're trying to do in life will move forward. You will get stuck. So trust is very important. Then team focus. Team focused na நம்ம ஒன் டே போய் ஏதாவது ஒன்று பண்ணிடலாம். As a individual you'll be good, but you have to look at being great by joining a team or taking the team along with you. எப்பவுமே team focused இருக்கணும். Include everybody in your discussion. Everybody's ideas can be important as you think. So get everybody to understand, assimilate, and then being able to build a solution together. அது ஒரு very important behavior. Courageous. எப்பவுமே you cannot, when we say courageous, ஒருத்தருக்கு ஏதோ அநியாயம் நடக்கிறது, ஏதோ அந்த டீம் மீட்டிங்ல ஒருத்தர் ஒரு ஐடியா சொன்னாங்கன்னா யாருமே கேட்காத அவங்கள சைடுக்கு போட்டாங்க. பட் யூ ஹேவ் டு ஸ்டாண்ட் அப் ஃபார் தட் பர்சன். பி கரேஜியஸ். ஸ்டாண்ட் அப் ஃபார் தி அதர் மெம்பர்ஸ் அண்ட் ஆல்சோ ஸ்டாண்ட் அப் ஃபார் வாட் இஸ் ரைட். தட் இஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். நிறைய விஷயங்கள்ல நம்மளுக்கு வி வில் திங்க், எதுக்கு எனக்கு இந்த பிரச்சனை, அண்ட் யூனோ எனக்கே நிறைய இருக்கு, நான் எதுக்கு இன்னொருத்தர் இது பார்க்கணும், அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடாது. யூ ஹேவ் டு be courageous to speak the truth and what is right. அப்போதான் you will grow as a leader. நிறைய வாட்டி we all back off. Then we are not being inclusive. இல்லையா? So that is very important for us to be courageous in a workplace. All of this will be recognized in the organization ஆகட்டும். These are the most important behavior they will see. Attitude is the most important thing. Skills and all we will teach. We can tell, okay, go learn Python programming a little bit more, take an advanced course, இதை பண்ண, அந்த certification பண்ண, இதுவும் வந்துடும். We will be able to teach the skills. But this behavior is very important for you to grow and get recognized in an organization. Yeah. Then resourceful. Resourceful and everything we will not know. எனக்கும் நிறைய I may know blockchain, but I may not be an advanced expert. But do I know who the advanced expert person is to take that person's help or to recommend that person to others and then get things done? அது very very important in the resourcefulnessல. அது ஒன்று. Then outcome focused. எல்லாத்துக்குமே ஒரு அவுட்கம் இருக்கணும். அந்த கோல் போஸ்ட், அந்த புல்ஸ்ஐ இருக்கணும். இல்லைன்னா whatever we are trying to do, whenever team is discussing, ask them, what are the expectations of this meeting? What is the expectation of this project? What is the expectation when we solve the problem? என்னதான் சால்வ் பண்றோம், அந்த அவுட்கம் என்ன, அதுக்கு ஒரு என்ன நோக்கம், why are we solving this problem, what is the intent, இதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப கொஸ்டின் பண்ணாதான் அவுட்கமும் ஒரு ஃபோக்கஸ் இருந்தா அப்பவும் நீங்க ப்ளே பண்ணலாம். சே ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஃபுட்பால் கேம் 11 பிளேயர்ஸ் இருப்பாங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். இந்த கிரிக்கெட்லயே இப்போ 11 பிளேயர்ஸ் இருக்காங்கன்னா யூ ஷுட் நோ வாட் இஸ் யுவர் பெஞ்ச் மார்க், வாட் இஸ் த ஸ்கோர். ஓகே, இந்த 50 ஓவர்ஸ்ல எத்தனை பண்ண முடியும், யார் யார் பெஸ்ட் பிளேயர்ஸ், யூ புட் தெம் ஃபார்வர்ட். அதெல்லாம் எப்படி பண்றோம்னா அந்த அவுட்கம் என்ன எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்றோம்னா நம்ம வி ஹேவ் டு பி அ வின்னிங் டீம். இவ்வளோ ஓவர்ஸ்க்கு மேக்ஸிமமா இவ்வளோ ரன்ஸ் பண்ண, ஃபர்கெட் அபவுட் வின்னிங் வித் அதர் டீம். யூ ஹாவ் டு determine yourself in your planning. ஓகே, இந்த 20 ஓவர்ஸ் கேம் இருக்கட்டும், 50 ஓவர்ஸ் கேம் இருக்கட்டும், அதில் வந்து வாட் இஸ் த மேக்ஸிமம் நம்ம பிளேயர்ஸ் இப்போ வச்சு யூ சி ஹூ ஆர் த குட் பேட்ஸ்மென், ஹூ ஆர் த குட் பீப்புள், ஹூ ஆர் பவுலர்ஸ். இவங்களை வச்சு நம்ம எப்படி அந்த டார்கெட் ரன்ஸை நம்ம அச்சீவ் பண்ணோம்னு யூ ஆல் determine your own maximum target for achieving those runs. That is very important. Maybe the your opposite team that is playing with you is up to your target or lower to your target. You don't worry, you decide based on your team's dynamics how much maximum you will hit. That is very important in an outcome discussion, because if I will keep worrying about what competition will do, I will spend only my energy in competition's problem. What can I deliver as an organization, what can I deliver as a team, what can I deliver as one cohort in the team வச்சு நான் என்ன டெலிவர் பண்ண போறேன்னு அது எனக்கு I should know about that, right? So இதுதான் very very important skills in your life. எங்க போனாலும் நீங்க entrepreneur ஆயிட்டாலும் இதுதான் உங்க skills. You should remember this by heart, that if you become an entrepreneur, நான் ஒரு பிளான் போட்டு இந்த growth தான் இந்த 5 வருஷத்துல நான் இப்படி போகணும், அதுக்கு இந்த ஃபவுண்டேஷன் எனக்கு தேவை, அதை growth mindedness போடணும். எனக்கு வந்து எது நடந்தாலும் I will not compromise with integrity. நான் I have to build all trusted relationship in the team. ஒரு டீம் என்ன ஏதாவது கேட்டா டக்குன்னு you should decide when you will give and give the person that report. You cannot make it, at least you should go back and communicate, சாரி சார் இதெல்லாம் நிறைய இன்னும் வேலை பெண்டிங் இருக்கு, இது இட்ஸ் நாட் ஈஸி as we thought, it is a little more complicated, I will take 2 more days time. அப்படி then only you will build that trust. It's not that trust means எப்படியாவது you have to do it. No, you should be able to again make sure you go back and let the team know, and then team focus. எல்லா டீமும் கூட இருந்து வேலை பார்த்தா you will know everybody's strengths, you will know everybody's network is very important, everybody's skills is important. courageousனா எது தப்பு நடந்தாலும் அதை பேசி கேட்கறதுக்கு உங்களுக்கு வந்து அந்த ஆட்டிடியூட் இருந்தே இருக்கணும். தென் ரிசோர்ஸ்ஃபுல், யாரை கேட்டாலும் எங்கே என்ன நடக்கிறது, எங்கே ஈவெண்ட் நடக்கிறது, எங்கே போய் நம்ம ஆட்ஸ் எங்கே போடணும், அட்வர்டைஸ்மெண்ட் எங்கே பண்ணணும், பிராண்டிங் எங்கே பண்ணணும், இதெல்லாம் இருக்கணும். ஓகே, எனக்கு அந்த ஸ்கில் இல்லையா, ஓகே மை அதர் டீம் மெம்பர் நோஸ் ஜாவா ப்ரோக்ராமிங் வெரி வெல், அவரு இந்த டீமில் கொஞ்சம் வந்து சொல்லி கொடுக்க கேட்கலாம். அந்த மாதிரி யூ ஹேவ் டு பி வெரி ரிசோர்ஸ்ஃபுல். தென் அவுட்கம், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீங்கள் கோல் போஸ்ட்டை டிசைட் பண்ணிவிட்டு அப்புறமா கேம் ஆரம்பிக்கணும். இல்லைன்னா இங்கே அங்கே இருப்போம், we will not go and achieve anything. We all would have worked a lot but will not achieve. சரியா? So that is very important. I'll finish this session faster so that all of you, I'm hoping that you all are registering some of the comments and some of the questions in your notebook or wherever in your notes in mobile. எங்கேருந்து login பண்றீங்களோ எல்லாம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. When I finish this, I want all the students to be asking one by one those questions and I want to answer that. Okay, now getting started. In the page ரொம்ப important. நான் வந்து இது I will share it back with your training and placement team to distribute this. இதுல வந்து very important வந்து இங்க போனீங்கன்னா you will see there is a hand and there is a link. Just click on these images and you will go to the link. For example, if I say these are the industry readiness skills, இப்போ இதை click பண்ணீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், it will go, okay, it will go to IBM's design thinking. IBM design thinking helps you to solve complex problems, and also if you have a complex structure of teams. இதில் வந்து how many people went through this course ன்னு நான் கேட்பேன். Because I shared the IBM Skills Build platform with you all, and one of the courses on design thinking. Basic அந்த course யாராவது complete பண்ணி உங்களுக்கு வந்து and also badge, if you have a complex these days we call teams, badging, not இதுல வந்து how many people went through this course ன்னு நான் கேட்பேன். I will ask because it's a very easy thing to create an account for yourself, get into IBM courses on design thinking. இது வந்து basic very very important. இங்க வந்து எல்லாமே courses இருக்கு. நிறைய பேர் வந்து engineering முடிப்பாங்க. And also if you have a complex these days design badging, இதுல வந்து how many people went through this course ன்னு basic also I will ask because it's a very easy thing to create an account for yourself, practitioner and IBM courses on design. இது வந்து basic very very badge ஓட criteria complete பண்ணி நிறைய பேர் வந்து engineering முடிப்பாங்க. badge these days design badging, இதுல வந்து how many people went through this course ன்னு basic also I will ask because it's a very easy thing to create an account for yourself, practitioner and IBM courses on design. இதெல்லாம் எப்படி நீங்க ஒரு badge ஓட criteria complete பண்ணி நிறைய faculty engineering course badge these days design badging, இதுல வந்து how many people went through this என்னெல்லாம் basic பண்ணலாம் because it's a very easy skill in a platform for yourself, practitioner and IBM courses on design. இதெல்லாம் எப்படி நீங்க ஒரு badge ஓட criteria basic பண்ணி faculty engineering course badge these days design badging, இதுல வந்து how many people went through this என்னெல்லாம் basic பண்ணலாம். அது very basic skill in a platform for yourself, practitioner and IBM courses on design. இதெல்லாம் standard ஒரு badge ஓட criteria basic பண்ணி faculty engineering course badge these days design badging, இதுல வந்து how many people went through this என்னெல்லாம் basic பண்ணலாம். அது very basic skill in a platform for yourself, practitioner and IBM courses on design. இதெல்லாம் standard ஒரு badge ஓட criteria basic பண்ணி faculty engineering course badge these days design badging, இதுல வந்து how many people went through this என்னெல்லாம் basic பண்ணலாம். அது very basic skill in a platform for yourself, practitioner and IBM courses on design. இதெல்லாம் standard ஒரு badge ஓட criteria basic பண்ணி faculty engineering course badge these days design badging, இதுல வந்து how many people went through this என்னெல்லாம் basic பண்ணலாம். அது very basic skill in a platform for yourself, practitioner and IBM courses on design. இதெல்லாம் standard ஒரு badge ஓட criteria basic பண்ணி faculty engineering course badge these days design badging, இதுல வந்து how many people went through this என்னெல்லாம் basic பண்ணலாம். அது very basic skill in a platform for yourself, practitioner and IBM courses on design. இதெல்லாம் standard ஒரு badge ஓட criteria basic பண்ணி faculty engineering course badge these days design badging, இதுல வந்து how many people went through this என்னெல்லாம் basic பண்ணலாம். அதே
Web application, like, user interface, and 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 web ap
Web create பண்ணணும் இதெல்லாம் இருக்கு இதுல. You can grow your skills unlimited. There are guided projects, there are tutorials, there are articles that you can read. You can write your own college students இருக்கலாம். நீங்க வந்து adult learners means those who have finished the college also they still want to scale up their skills. இப்போ வந்து they would have been good in AI, but they want to additionally learn cyber security, they can go and learn and claim the digital badges. And then college students educators adult learners, the moment those who have finished the college also they still want to scale sign up for this site as an educator. They would have been good in you will be able to also access AI, but they want to additionally learn exercises பண்ண வைக்கலாம். They can go and learn and this is important for all badges. And then college students educators adult learners, the moment those who have finished the college also they still want, and there are organizations that are like NGOs partner, they would have been good in take this you will be able to deliver AI, but there are additional events exercises பண்ண வைக்கலாம். You can learn, you can participate for all. There will be a tech talk happening. And then college students educators adult learners, the moment those who have finished the college also they still want, and there are organizations that are like NGOs partner, they would have been good in this exercises and deliver AI, but there are additional educators events they call us to learn. You can participate for all. There will be a tech talk happening. And then navigation educators adult learners, the moment those who have finished the college also they still want, and there are organizations that are like NGOs partner, they would have been good in this exercises and deliver AI, but there are additional educators events they call us to learn. You can participate for all. There will be a tech talk happening. Navigation educators adult learners, the moment those who have finished the college also they still want, and there are organizations that are like NGOs partner, they would have been good in this exercises and deliver AI, but there are additional educators events they call us to learn. You can participate. There will be a tech talk happening. Navigation educators adult learners, the moment those who have finished the college also they still want, and there are organizations that are like NGOs partner, they would have been good in எல்லாமே voices and AI, and there are a lot of people and last another thing is analytics. இப்போல்லாம் everybody is talking about AI. அதெல்லாம் so you will have to learn about analytics. அதுவும் போய் you can explore. இந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் போய் description படிச்சீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சிடும். Carbon design system for those who are interested in front end development especially அவங்கெல்லாம் they can go and do the carbon design system itself. இதுல வந்து எப்படி ஒரு நல்ல UI-யை கிரியேட் பண்ணலான்னு இருக்கும். டிசைனிங் எப்படி எல்லாம் நீங்க கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம், இந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் டெவலப்மென்ட் படிச்சீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சிடும். இதெல்லாம் நிறைய டிசைன் கிட்ஸ் இருக்கும் உங்களுக்கு. ஃப்ரண்ட் எண்ட் டெவலப்மென்ட் டெவலப் ஃப்ரேம்வொர்க்ஸ் அவங்கெல்லாம் they can go Angular, React டிசைன் டியூட்டோரியல்ஸ் இருக்கு. இதெல்லாம் இதுல வந்து எப்படி ஒரு நல்ல மைக்ரேட் கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம்னு இருக்கும். another what is the guide, இதெல்லாம் டிசைனிங் எப்படி எல்லாம் நீங்க கிரியேட் another very very இந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் டெவலப்மென்ட் படிச்சீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சிடும். so with that நிறைய டிசைன் கிட்ஸ் இருக்கும். I am going to develop frameworks they can go Angular, React design tutorials இதுல வந்து எப்படி ஒரு நல்ல மைக்ரேட் கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம் three skills that you will have to designing எப்படி எல்லாம் நீங்க another very very இந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் வேணாலும் படிச்சீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு so with that நிறைய design kits I am going to develop frameworks they can go Angular, React design tutorials இதுல வந்து எப்படி ஒரு நல்ல மைக்ரேட் கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம் எல்லாருமே designing எப்படி எல்லாம் நீங்க very very இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் அது வந்து நிறைய design kits I am going to short way of they can go Angular, React structure வரலாம். இதுல வந்து எப்படி ஒரு நல்ல மைக்ரேட் கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம் designing எப்படி எல்லாம் very very இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் அது வந்து நிறைய design kits I am going to short way of they can go Angular, React structure வரலாம். இதுல வந்து எப்படி ஒரு நல்ல மைக்ரேட் கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம் designing பொசிஷன் very very இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் அது வந்து நிறைய design kits I am going to they can Angular, React structure வரலாம். இதுல வந்து எப்படி ஒரு நல்ல மைக்ரேட் கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம் designing பொசிஷன் very very இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் அது வந்து நிறைய design kits I am going to structure வரலாம். இதுல வந்து எப்படி ஒரு நல்ல மைக்ரேட் கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம் designing பொசிஷன் very very இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் அது வந்து நிறைய design kits I am going to structure வரலாம். இதுல வந்து எப்படி ஒரு நல்ல மைக்ரேட் கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம் designing பொசிஷன் very very இந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் அது வந்து நிறைய design kits I am going to structure வரலாம். இதுல வந்து எப்படி ஒரு நல்ல மைக்ரேட் கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம் designing Student question session, okay? Okay, Naresh. Go ahead, unmute and talk. Or you can post a chat. Student question session, okay? Okay, Naresh. Go ahead, unmute and talk. Or you can post a chat. Student question okay, session, let me at least ask this question. Was this session useful for all of you? Okay, Naresh. You can send a reaction with the go ahead, unmute and thumbs up or thumbs down. You can post a chat. Student question okay, session. Let me at least ask this question. Was this session useful for all of you? Okay. Okay, Naresh. You can send a reaction. Now, எதுக்கு questions கேட்க மாட்டேங்குது? Go ahead, unmute and thumbs up or thumbs down. You can post a chat. Student question okay, let me at least ask this question. Was this session useful for all of you? Any questions from faculty? Okay, Naresh. You can send a reaction. The students now, எதுக்கு questions கேட்க மாட்டேங்குது? Go ahead, unmute and thumbs up. Or even the thumbs down. You can post placement officers. Okay, let me at least ask this question. Was this session useful for all of you? Okay. Any questions from faculty? Raising okay, Naresh, send a reaction. The students can they unmute and speak? Go ahead, unmute and thumbs up. Or even the thumbs down. You can post placement officers. Okay, let me at least ask this question. Was this session useful for all of you? Okay. Any questions from faculty? Raising okay, Naresh, send a reaction. The students can they unmute and speak? Go ahead, unmute and thumbs up. Or even the thumbs down. You can post placement officers. Okay, let me at least ask this question. Was this session useful for all of you? Okay. Any questions from faculty? Okay, Naresh, send the reaction. If the students are unmute and speak, go ahead, unmute and thumbs up, or even the thumbs down. You can post placement officers. Okay, let me at least ask this question: was this session useful for all of you? Okay. Any questions from faculty? Okay, Naresh, send the reaction. If the students are unmute and speak, go ahead,
Students, ఇది
unmute and
actually
thumbs
ఒక
up,
question
or
session.
even
Ma'am,
the thumbs
ఏమైనా
down. You can
questions
post
raise பண்ணா
placement
you can
officers.
post
Okay, let me
by
at
raising
least
hand.
ask this question: was this session useful for all of you? And speak or okay, put in a message. I think. Any questions from faculty? Okay, Naresh, send the reaction. If the students are unmute and speak,
Yes, ma'am. They are giving the thumbs
go
up,
ahead,
but ఇది
unmute and
actually
thumbs
ఒక
up,
question
or
session.
even
Ma'am,
the thumbs
ఏమైనా
down. You can
questions
post
raise பண்ணా
placement
you can
officers.
post
Okay, let me
by
at
raising
least
a hand.
ask
If you
this
have any
question:
questions,
was this
kindly share in
session
the chat box. It may be visible for us.
Yeah, there's a chat. So if there are no questions, I would like to conclude actually the session. Because I had parked at least an hour for students' questions, student interaction. Okay. What are the skill set to crack the job in IBM? Okay. I have given all the skills, technical skills as well as even the behavioral skills. That is one. Now you can participate in some of the jobs. Have you all gone to Google and checked for freshers job in IBM? You can directly apply, or we will have to facilitate a placement discussion with your placement officer for jobs in who can come and set up a test. Okay, there will be a test that is conducted by IBM team. Once you get through the test, because more than 20-30,000 students participate in the tests, but there will be the top students from there, the scores, and then that is listed for interviews, and that's how they crack jobs in IBM. But they'll have to undergo a test. Or if you did not get through in the campus placement, that doesn't mean it is the end of IBM career. I myself could not get through IBM after my college. I got through after 2.5 years only. Almost 2 years I worked outside, but I continued to apply for different skills, the job openings that was coming, and then I applied. So you can apply at any point of time in your life. I can see somebody switched on the video. I don't know. Okay, so that's what it is. And who else? Okay, ma'am, you said many courses. These courses are free. These are free also, Dhanarera Murthy. These are free courses only, which I have shared with you all. If there are any complicated course, that will have a dollar value or something attached to it, don't have to go to that compliance courses. At your level, finish all the free courses that you have, free projects that you can participate. Open source projects you can participate in free. And even some of the cloud access is also free. Yeah, I am sharing the link, Shan. I am sharing the entire deck with all of you. That entire presentation that I have done, I will share it. Keep it with you and keep clicking on that every week. Make a target of learning few things. Create a plan for yourself and say, okay, this next 2 weeks நான் வந்து டிசைனை படிக்கணும், எப்படி வந்து ஒரு யூசர் இன்டர்ஃபேஸை கிரியேட் பண்ணணும், அது எல்லாம் என்ன எலிமெண்ட்ஸ், ஹவு ஷுட் த கலர் காம்பினேஷன்ஸ் லுக், வாட் டைப் ஆஃப் லோகோ கிரியேஷன்ஸ் தே டூ, ஆல் தோஸ் திங்ஸ். அதை கொஞ்சம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். அது பேசிக். அப்போது ஒரு ப்ராப்ளமை சால்வ் பண்ணணும்னா என்னெல்லாம் அப்ரோச்சஸ் எடுக்கணும், எப்படி ஒரு கண்டக்ட் பண்ணோம் நம்ம மீட்டிங், ஆஸ் அ சினாரியோ, டு பி சினாரியோ. ஓகே, வி காட் சோ மெனி ஐடியாஸ் ஃப்ரம் த டீம், how to outline the big ideas and the better ideas, அந்த மாதிரி you have to learn all these things. அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பிளான் கிரியேட் பண்ணிட்டு அந்த கோர்சஸை மார்க் பண்ணி வச்சுட்டு ஸ்டார்ட் completing the courses. உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது பிரச்சனை அப்படின்னு வந்தது, ஏதோ ஒரு டவுட் வந்ததுன்னா, put all of that together as a team, send it to me via LinkedIn. That also I will keep checking in LinkedIn, or message போட்டீங்கன்னா I will respond, because maybe you all will graduate. After that also you will go somewhere, you may join another company. Still, if you have a doubt, you can still message me on LinkedIn. At least on LinkedIn I will respond. Whether IBM will provide internship. See, internship in IBM, see, at least the teams that I manage is a core software engineering lab. In the engineering lab, the internship is 6 months, from Jan to June. After that, they can graduate and join the company. So the 6 months internship nadako. But I will see if my recruitment team will include all of you to participate in the test. And the test you can participate. And let me check if they are doing the drive. I can give the placement office team to contact with IBM's recruitment teams to include all of you into the tests. And that is the first point. High paying jobs and all, don't bother. I don't even look at my account these days. First, 2 years I was looking at how much salary I was getting. After that, I started looking how I am relevant to the organization. If you become relevant in the organization, they will pay you whatever you are asking for. நீங்க எவ்வளோ highly skilled இருக்கீங்க அப்படி பார்க்கணும். Based on your skill, they'll play. Like Google has hired Sundar Pichai from Madurai for his skills. There is no limit for his, compensation. Yeah. As a fresher, what are the expectations from the reputed companies? Very important question Sulaiman has asked. As a fresher, what we expect is your attitude. That is very, very important. There is an aptitude test which you'll have to go through. That is where they will, look into your attitude perspective. And then the basic skills. Whatever has been taught in your company, are you able to apply those skills? How much of your offline learning you have done? How much you are trying to understand from the industry? இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. இப்போ when we ask some freshers who have to go through the test, அந்த டெஸ்ட் ஆயிட்ட பிறகு எங்களுக்கு இன்டர்வியூக்கு வருவாங்க. இன்டர்வியூக்கு வந்த உடனே we will ask them to solve a problem using a code. How well they have written the code, how well they have described the code, how well they have organized the code, and how well they are actually defining the outcome of that problem and value of that code that they have written. அதை பார்ப்போம் நம்ம. So that is how we are also looking at freshers expectation for engineering job, software development job. Servicesல கொஞ்சம் different இருக்கும். Like for example, companies like TCS, Infosys, even IBM has a services team component. Their tests are a little different. That you can go and Google and check servicesல என்ன expectation, engineeringல என்ன expectation, you can check and prepare yourself. From graduates, we look at all. Like for example, இப்போ நீங்க engineering ஜாபுக்கு வந்தீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், software engineering job, if you have done, there will be a front end developer, back end developer, full stack developer, இந்த மாதிரி roles இருக்கும். But what do you need to understand basics is you should be very good in programming languages, maybe Java, maybe Python these days, and other. There will be so many skills that is required, plus the databases. Plus, have you done some of these kind of implementations on the cloud? நிறைய ஃப்ரீ கிளவுட் ஆக்சஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா, AWS இருக்கு, IBM through our platform also you can access. கிளவுட்ல டிப்ளாய்மெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கிறீங்களா, அதெல்லாம் இருக்கும். ஸோ ப்ராக்டிக்கலி வெதர் யூ ஹாவ் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்ட் ஆல் தீஸ் திங்ஸ் இஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அதுதான் நம்ம எதிர்பார்ப்போம். செக்யூரிட்டி மாடல்ஸ் நீங்க யூ கேன் கோ அண்ட் செக் இன் த செக்யூரிட்டி course itself that I have given. We have Mass 360 ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் இருக்கு. அப்புறம் சைபர் செக்யூரிட்டிலேயே நிறைய இருக்கு. We have many such models. அதுவும் I have given IBM வந்து prime thing for IBM is protection of data. நீங்க எந்த கோர்ஸ் எடுத்தாலும் அந்த செக்யூரிட்டி காம்போனன்ட் இஸ் எம்பெடட் இன் தட். நீங்க வந்து ஒரு ஏஐ கோர்ஸ் எடுத்தாலும் அதுல வந்து ஒரு செக்யூரிட்டி காம்போனன்ட் இஸ் தேர். ஹவு டு செக்யூர், ஹவு டு கிரியேட் ட்ரஸ்டட் மாடல்ஸ் அதுல ஒரு காம்போனன்ட் இருந்தே இருக்கும். Oh, about AI. Really, AI stealing jobs from us. ஸ்ரீஹரி, நீங்க அவ்வளோ நம்ம வந்து ஏஐ வந்து நம்ம இது ஸ்டீலிங் அவர் டைம். இப்போதுக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய நம்மலாம் we are getting addiction to இந்த சோஷியல் டூல்ஸ் கொடுத்து நம்மளெல்லாம் முட்டாளாக்குறாங்க நிறைய வாட்டி கூட. இஃப் யூ see most kids, some people are using it for good, some people are using it just சும்மாவே ப்ரௌஸ் பண்றது எல்லாமே ரீல்ஸ். அதுல வந்து கொஞ்சம் என்டர்டெயின்மெண்ட்டுக்கு அந்த சோஷியல் கனெக்ஷனுக்கு இதெல்லாம் வச்சுக்கலாம். பட் டோன்ட் வேஸ்ட் யுவர் டைம் இன் தட். ஓகே, AI is stealing your time, not jobs. Jobs, it has created millions of opportunities in AI. நீங்க ஒரு ப்ராம்ப்ட் இன்ஜினியர் ஆயிட்டீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், so many things are getting done. Now even coding is also going to get automated. The entire model will get automated. There is something called agents which is coming up. You look through it, everything. Like you all have experienced the AI tools like chat GPT and all. Presentations it is creating automatically. Code also it will create automatically. But all these tools are intelligent as much as the person who has developed it, right? And the person who's training it. So to train and develop, we still need you. So you are not going to lose your job. You still have to be a AI model training engineer on the job still with you. So it won't steal your job. It will create opportunity for you. But you should learn those skills. Next. Any other? See, AR VR developer நீங்க வந்து இத கூகுள்ல போட்ட இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கொடுப்போம். But I do not want to answer that question, how much will be the compensation for AR VR and all that. But definitely that Google will give you that answer. But what do you want to do with AR VR is very very important. நீங்க வந்து அந்த AR VR skills itself is different, and you have to think about AR VR, where are you using it? AR VR in hospitals may be very complicated. அங்க போய் நீங்க ஒரு சொல்யூஷனை ப்ரொபோஸ் பண்றீங்க, entire surgery procedure is getting into AR VR இல்லையா? That is a different skill altogether. So maybe that is a highly paid job. I'll not know because a very complicated thing. But if it is AR VR for movies, today if you look at AR VR developer for movies also, they are creating a lot of fantasy fictitious movies and a lot of those kind of things. It may be used there also. So depending on which domain you are, which is highly paid. AR VR for hospitality, AR VR for entertainment business. எங்க நீங்க உங்க domain எங்க போறீங்க அது தெரிஞ்சிட்டு you can look at the income. There are job vacancies. Job roles in IBM are like plenty. Whether it is for security, plenty of jobs are there. Just go and Google saying jobs in IBM. It will show a lot of jobs in different cities. It is there in Kochi, it is there in Ahmedabad, it is there in Bangalore, it is there partially in Chennai for services. I don't have engineering lab there. But you will see across India there are jobs in IBM. Like I said, it will be for engineering, we look at front end, back end development, full stack development, DevOps, site reliability engineers, design, engineers. There are UI UX research jobs. There are product management jobs. There are many jobs. I can keep on going with the list, but browse and get to understand various job roles. Plus, look at the descriptions, the skill sets. Everything will be given in the portal. There is a talent network ன்ட்டு ஒரு இது இருக்கு, portal for IBM talent network. அங்க போய் become a member, register yourself and subscribe yourself, or you create your skill set, so the job recommendation will also come to you at any point in time, so that when your skill is matching, they will send you a recommended jobs, and then you can apply for that job code and get into the interview process also. Somebody, Thomas, is asking, current scenario CGPA is a matter of skill set, is matter as a career student can develop skills to crack the job now. Really one important thing, why are you going to college, right? The college has to be able to give you a platform to come there, to be able to be there on time, to be able to learn whatever they are teaching you and prepare you for the industry. So that is what the college is expecting of you. But what are you supposed to do in the college? Show up yourself in time, complete the tasks in time, develop some good relationships within your own campus, so that tomorrow your own peers, students, or maybe your faculty, anybody can go out in the market and start a company, but they will know you for what you are. For those reasons, make sure you build good relationship with people. You never know who's going to do what in their life tomorrow. Be good to people, right? All of these things are important, that you show up every day, you complete the tasks, and you are reliable. That's exactly what you can do. That's exactly what industry wants. In the industry, we are committed to the clients and we are committed to deliverables. We need people whom we can trust. If I give some job and some tasks, the person is able to do it, and the person is able to do much better than what they did yesterday, and show me some innovation and help the clients also do their business better. That is the expectation in the job, right? So that is what is required. Now, if the CGPA itself is a question and we are having arrears, means we are not committed to be doing the tasks that we are being given. There itself we have broken the trust, isn't it? Now you have to be able to keep up the trust. உங்களுக்கு ஒரு activity கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, what is your target is CGPA. Nobody is asking you to take up a job right there. At least CGPA, let's finish it with a decent score. Let's do much better than what everybody is expecting. Give your best. CGPA shows that you're giving your best. After that, you come back in the market, you do whatever you want. You have a whole life to experiment. But don't experiment being in the college. I will develop some skills and I'll go, but CGPA, I will compromise. No, that shows somewhere you're not committed. That becomes questionable, because we also don't give offer to students who have arrears, who don't have minimum CGPA. That's because they have not done some things right in the college itself. What will they do in the job, in the industry? Because we're putting them in front of clients who are enterprise clients actually. See, a company like IBM is running the world. We run all of the telecom business, we run all of the airline business, we run many hospitality business. So we are committed to many industry domains. We want that business to be running with a lot of trust. How can I take someone who can't do basics, right? So very important that you focus on clearing all the arrears, keep a very good relationship. You should be a person who's known for a trusted person. Malware activities done, or what I have faced is, um, One of the incident that I faced is I was discussing with a client. It's a question of integrity. I have discussed with a client, and I have said to create even a proof of concept, a sample model, it will cost so much. But one of my colleague went to the same client and said, somehow I'll have an understanding with Latha to create the model free, but if you can bribe me some amount. And next time the client talks to me, the client is telling, you can sends me an agreement itself saying that you will be doing this free of cost. But I went and countered the client saying, no, I've already given you a proposal that this will cost, even if I have to do free. It is not going to happen because this entire component that I'm building in developing a prototype will cost you something. But then the client revealed that I believe your own colleague and you have an understanding that if I give you the money off the table, you'll get this done through IBM. So that person or whoever was my colleague lost his job. We corrected the understanding with the client. IBM does not do business that way. IBM's business is absolutely professional. If it is a commercial engagement, it will go through a commercial agreement. So that is how we solve the problem. So there can be people who can influence you with all these integrity in question. Sometimes people may say, okay, you do me this favor, I will give you a promotion. Sometimes I can go in the market and say, okay, you are my favorite, mentee, and I'll get you a job in IBM. No. As a person who's a part of IBM, I cannot assure jobs until the students or my own friends or my own relatives go through the regular process of applying, getting interviewed for the right skills for the job, and getting into the system. We cannot do that kind of malpractices. There are malpractices where somebody has issued some badges like IBM and said and taken money, and then some of the employees showed up in front of IBM security and said, we already got the badge from this company saying we are employed here, so we are supposed to report to the job here. You should not give money. Expected salary in IBM as a fresher is not standard, my friend. It is going to be different for different skills. There is no standard answer for this. So if it is for software engineer from a certain college for a certain skill level, for masters, BTech, BCA, whatever, there are different compensation. So I would hold back that information for now because I'm not the right person to answer that. Daya. But you can check some of that information from Google, which can give you some approximation from some people who've done assessments. But I am not the right person to describe because, as far as I know, there are different levels at different universities, different skill sets for a fresher. Any other questions?
Excuse me, ma'am. So, students, if you have any queries, kindly post your questions and we can get clarified.
Okay. Otherwise, ma'am, we can close the session for today, and the students can get in touch with me on LinkedIn. And I will share the deck as well for them to get started with all the learning programs that I have, put together for industry skills.
Yes, ma'am. So, thank you so much for your valuable time with us, ma'am. And we are expecting more and more sessions with you in the future. And really, our students have earned many more informative talks from you. So, you have really paved them a path for a bright future. And I hope many of our students will be at IBM in the future, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us,
Definitely.
ma'am.
Definitely. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you. I formally close the session. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, students, and thank you all the faculties and students from all the departments of SNCT and SNCT. Thank you, ma'am.